Good morning. Happy 2019. I've always wanted to have some sort of vlog because I wanted to talk about my experiences, but at the same time, I'm a little bit scared of going public. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to post it, but I don't think I'm going to advertise that I'm doing it. And then if people find it and like it, awesome. If not, oh well, it's just for me. Okay, so good morning. It's 2019. My name is Redmila. I am a dentist and a mom and a wife and a sister, and I am always trying to be better. And I love weird things like this. So, and I love coffee. So, this year I want to so I always make a lot of goals for myself, set a lot of goals for myself, and I like to follow through with them. But I noticed that I'm really good at starting, but I'm not that good at following through. So one of the things to keep me sort of well, I've been listening to this podcast. I listen to some podcasts in the morning when I go to work and after work. And there's one podcast called Dentalpreneur with Dr. Mike Costas, and he recommended The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, something like that. And I've actually heard of The Miracle Morning before because I'm really into bullet journaling and stuff. And there was one person that I was following, Boho Berry, and she also was doing um, the Miracle Morning. And honestly, okay, this is gonna sound terrible of me, but I didn't actually take it seriously. I thought it was just like some frou-frou thing because it was like coming from someone who just blogs and does bullet journals as opposed to like a professional that I look up to, like Dr. Mike Costas. Like, I mean, I still followed her, but I didn't take it seriously. I thought it was just something that people who had too much time did. Um, but he says that he attributes his success a lot to that. Like, he told his story about how he had set all these goals for him to be successful, and actually he fulfilled those goals. And when it was all said and done, he's like, wait a second, like, what was the point of me being so successful if I have no one to share it with, if his brain is not right, his the emotions are not right, the people around him are not like on the same page, whatever. So it got me thinking, and I looked into it more. I like watched a bunch of videos, and I got the idea I should read the book. Another thing I need to start doing. But anyway, I've been trying to, so I set out for 2019 to try to do the Miracle Morning. And this morning um so yesterday I tried to wake up early and get it done, and my husband was really angry because it was New Year's Day. And we went to sleep like around midnight or whatever. And so he was angry that I set an alarm for 5 o'clock and slept through it. Um, but anyway, today I really tried. I set it for 5:30. I ended up getting up around 6. It was a real struggle. I don't know why it was such a struggle. Maybe because I just haven't been sleeping properly the past few nights. Another thing I need to work on. Um, so finally I woke up, and I knew my kids weren't going to wake up early because they went to sleep later yesterday since we went to a dinner. And I got up. It took me a little bit of time to get my shit together just to start. And the first step is silence. I didn't know where to do it, first of all. Um, oh, anyway, I went to the kitchen. I sat down. I had my notebooks with me, and I poured myself a cup of coffee. I didn't have a glass of water. Honestly, it was freezing, and that's what made it harder to wake up. We had no cold water this morning. How's this even possible? Like, Happy New Year from our building. um, anyway, I started with silence, and it was really interesting. Like, I was okay sitting there in silence because, like, part of me was just trying not to fall asleep. But I noticed that I was doing a lot of, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Like I have the speech that what I say to myself in my head is I should be. I'm like, I'm not at a place where I am content, and I'm always thinking of, I don't know if it's okay. I don't know if this is something I need to work on, or if it's a good way to think, but I'm constantly like, I should be doing this. I should, like, that was like my thinking. And I was like, whoa, I can't believe I talk to myself like this all day. I mean, I do believe it, but I can't believe it. Um, and then next, I did my affirmations. And my affirmations, I wrote a lot. Let me see if I can show. I wrote a lot. And I noticed that these are my affirmations. A lot of it was focused on my body, and I was afraid of writing a lot of these things. And I noticed that I had to remind myself to write about my family life, and like I didn't even mention my husband. Like I don't even, it's such like it's almost like an afterthought. Like I'm so focused on myself. Like, is this narcissism? And I'm so focused on my body and finances, which makes me seem, I don't think that I'm very greedy or materialistic or shallow, but I mean, I don't know, maybe it's on my mind. And then I did so those were my affirmations. I'm following through with all my New Year's resolutions. I'm putting nutritious home cooked meals into my body. I'm doing what's right, not what's easy. I'm a healthy person with a pep in my step. I have a lot of energy. That's the one thing that I think I'm missing. I'm always like, I feel heavy and I don't feel like I have a pep in my step anymore. Like I remember there was a time where I was just like giddy for everything, and now I have to almost force it. I need that energy back, and I feel like I'm too heavy, like not only physically heavy, but also mentally heavy. And I'm just like exhausted, and I don't have that, I want that. Okay. And then I have lots of energy. I have goals to crush, and I will use my time wisely to get there. I am using my time to make mindful decisions. I am conscious about my spending. I make lots of money. I want to make lots of money. I eat really delicious paleo foods. These are all things I want to be doing, and I'm affirming to myself that this is what I do. I have an amazing curvy body that housed 2 babies and fed them. I deserve to feel better about my body. I'm strong. I have a beautiful curvy body. Weird, right, to say. I am responsible with my time. I'm taking control of my patient pool. I'm writing my progress notes and billing per patient as the day goes by instead of leaving it till the end and staying for hours and hours and procrastinating. I love my job and I love my patients, which is true. I love the people I work with. The people I work with are on my team. I treat my patients with as best as I know how. My patients respect me. My patients call me doctor. I really got to work on that as a female. I am the best dentist and I make the best decisions for my patients. I'm beautiful. I'm kind. I'm really smart. I'm happy. I have lots of energy. I'm a good person. I'm an ethical person. I'm the best. I'm extremely successful. The patients and everyone around me respect me and respect my work and place very high value on my work and my time. I'm financially stable. I'm able to buy anything I want, anytime I want. Got to work on that. I'm a good mother. I love my kids and I make the best decisions for them. I make sure my kids eat nutritious foods. Big thing I need to work on. Read lots of books. We're good on that front. And brush their teeth. We got to work on that. And Noah's potty trained, which I've been trying to do for a long time, even this morning, and didn't work. Okay, So those were my affirmations. And then for my visualizations, I can't say this out loud, but I really see very clearly what I want to be and who I want to be. Like, I know exactly who I want to be and what I want to have. I just want to get there, and I hate that I'm so ambitious, and I know exactly what I want, but I don't actually follow through with my freaking routines and my habits and my, like, I hate doing the little things. I hate being consistent. No, I don't hate being consistent. I'm not consistent, and I have to be consistent, and I know I have to be consistent. Yes. So those are my affirmations, my visualizations, and then I did exercise. So I did, at one point, Dr. Jen Esker, I signed up for her mobility method. No. Yeah, and I never did it. And there's so many things like this. I get so excited. I sign up, pay, blah, 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 and then I don't actually do it. Is this wrong? Like, what's wrong with me? It's like freaking ADHD, and I get excited, and I don't follow through. Wasted money all the time. Anyway, I did it. Took like 10 minutes. It was good. It was really nice. It was really good. And then after after exercise, it was reading. And I was like, oh, I had to plan to read this book and stuff. I'd planned to read a book on my phone. But instead I decided, because I have all these like dental journals piling up next to my bedside. And not only next to my bedside, at the office also, I have tons of them. And I never actually get around to reading them. So I just picked up one random one, Dental Economics, and I started reading through it. And I'm just chilling, reading, like, the lights on. I've not done something like this. I can't even remember when it was just like, in this stupid little apartment that I live in, I never feel at home. Like, I don't feel cozy. You know? I feel cozy at my mom's house. And I didn't even grow up in my mom's house. My mom moved there later. But I don't feel cozy in my house. And this finally made me feel like, wow, I'm home. And I've been living here for over 5 years. So anyway, I was just chilling in my bed. The light was on. Nobody was bothering me. I was reading. And then my daughter walks in and she's like, Mommy, you awake? Like, she was shocked. Because usually she's the one who wakes me up in the morning, because I wake up because I have to wake up because I have to take care of my kids, right? But this was different. Like, she's like, Mommy, you're awake? And then we like cuddled a little bit. And she's like, Mommy, what are you doing? I said, I'm reading. And I feel like by her seeing that I'm reading in the morning, it will actually, because kids pick up all their habits from their parents. So if a kid sees their parent is reading every morning, that'll also instill in her, like, this is the thing you should be doing. You should read in the morning. You should get your brain, your juices flowing in the morning. Brilliant. So it was also helpful. And so then I came out and I was like, oh crap, it was 7:30 and the kids start school at 8. But anyway, it was okay. Thank God I don't have work today. Tonight I'm going to try to sleep a little earlier and wake up even earlier. Today I really, really try to wake up at 6. I think I have to pull it back earlier so that my kids, who will now go to sleep earlier too, since they're back in their routine, I know they'll wake up like 6:30, so I should get it done before. And I'll be a little more prepared because I kind of did it once. But I really want to just keep doing this. It's so good for me. It's so freaking good for me. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was my first miracle morning. I did not do the last step, which was scribing, because I already had to take care of my kids and stuff and take them to school. But you know what? I did scribe a little bit. Instead of like saying all this stuff out, I wrote it all out. And I guess this counts as verbal scribing. Me saying this to the screen. Wow, a whole 15-minute video. Okay, I'm going to keep it at 15 minutes, and I think I'm going to just post this. Nice and raw. Bye for now.